What's the cold open? Your cockroaches?
My roaches.
Your cocks?
I wish. I wish I found cocks in my bed. But you know what I found?
In your bed?
A dead cock in my bed? No, I found a dead fucking roach in my bed. So, coming off a hot weekend of talking about, or a hot week of talking about fucking adulting,
Mm-hmm.
want to know some real adult shit?
Yeah.
Is having to deal with fucking roaches in your house.
Yeah. Yeah. Some real shit. I'm going to say it. Have sex with a Scorpio.
I could glute bridge your dad. I'm naked, hold on!
We will be flicking the beans to that.
But she's tatted and I take meth. Is somebody in your house right now?
But you know what? Fuck your ass.
Yeah, I had sex last night.
You can make your own money. You can literally have your own job of your dreams. You can own your own house. You can own your own car. You can pay all your fucking own bills. So what is that man? That man is sex and a best friend, and that's it.
I heard nothing but the truth. So, yesterday, I'm, minding my own business. I was gone over the weekend.
Minding my own business.
I come back the day before yesterday, and I find a dead, some might call it, cucaracha. Others, a brown surprise.
That's a piece of poop, I feel like.
Basically the same thing. And my favorite, the roach. So there was a dead roach by my bed. And at first I was like, not really freaked out. Like, I was like, I don't know. It was dead. So I just picked it up, threw it away.
Yeah.
No big deal. Go to sleep that night. Wake up the next day. Rested, whatever. Go on, do my day. Last night, I'm like in my room and I'm like, I want to change my sheets. Well, because I was like, I want to take a bath, but I don't want to like get in my bed because I don't know. I had been gone and like, I was like, I should change my sheets. I'm changing my sheets. I peel back my fucking fitted sheet. Underneath the fitted sheet, a roach leg.
No.
And that's when I lost it. And I FaceTimed Kellen, and I couldn't even talk.
No. Okay, so this is the thing. So Emily doesn't really FaceTime me for anything. We would talk all day.
Yeah.
We don't really FaceTime. And like, honestly, if we FaceTime each other, something is like happening.
It's like tea.
It's like, yeah, either it's normally like tea.
Or we had like a TikTok
has
like taking off or
probably
something.
Has like 100, likes or something, something very basic. And that's the only time you'll probably like, unless it's like, hey, like I'm coming over, whatever.
Yeah, it's like I'm driving. I don't want to look at my phone. I just need like a quick little.
Right. So I'm sitting there editing our vlog, which I haven't. Every fault of my own, didn't have it fully edited yet. Like every single like there's no excuse for me not having it done. But there was every excuse in the book. I guess I just feel like doing it. So whatever. I'm sitting there, clicking away. And I'm like, Emily's fucking FaceTime. I'm like, oh, okay, fuck. I answered it. She comes up with a face. She's like this. And I was like.
I just had my hand over my mouth.
Yeah.
My eyes were wide. I had no words to say. Like,
no,
I couldn't.
And I was like. And I started laughing because I genuinely thought that she was going to be like, have you seen the TikTok? Because that's normally how it goes.
Or talking shit on our like go-to person we talk shit on.
Oh, yeah. We have a couple like go-to like micro celebrities. Or actually, I mean, they were invited to a celebrity golf tournament.
Whoa.
So, back it up. But,
big time.
So, and we have also like a very like chill relationship.
Yeah.
So it's not like anything ever serious. She just starts, no words. Like, crying.
And I'm like, I've never really cried in front of you either.
No, I've never seen you like actually like legitimately cry because like
yeah.
I just also think it was like coming off a weekend of like a lot. Like you were like go. Like your life has been just so
like,
much.
Yeah, like lay down in my bed and chill.
It was just like the last straw. It was literally the last straw. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, breathe. Like I don't.
She goes. I'm the roach expert because when I used to swim, there were roaches all the time in our locker room.
There literally were. It was the grossest thing ever. When I was in college, our locker room was so disgusting. It was infested with roaches. They would spray for them, but like they'd come right back because it's like cold. It's like the warm, environment damp.
For
like
them,
yeah. Oh my god, perfect. Like thrive. Like literally living their best life.
Which let me just preface, that is not my apartment. My apartment,
no.
Maybe my complex, but my room itself is not optimal cockroach living environment.
No, actually, the complete opposite.
Like it's pink, it's bright. There's not a lot of shit.
I don't think cockroaches care about the color.
They love the nighttime. They would not like my place. It's bright and it's lively and it's happy. And fun fact, before I came over here,
it's very cold.
Yes, but while I was gone, I did not turn the air on. So I think that's why homeboy came out of his hiding spot.
Yeah. But, so I, like, the great friend that I did at 9:30 at night, I literally have
I felt so bad, but I was
do
like,
not-
I don't know what to do. I was like having a full
face mask on my hair. I
attack.
just like, I'm ready for bed. I'm living my best life out here, editing away, looking at our drunk asses. And I'm like, all right, fuck it. Like, I have to go over. I have to, like,
You were like, do you want me to come over? And I was like,
she didn't even answer. I was just like, okay, fuck, I'm going. 'Cause,
I
like,
know. I was like, yes, but I also didn't want to be like, yeah, can you just like get out of bed and like put clothes on and like drive 20 minutes to my apartment to crawl on your hands and knees and look for roaches?
On the ground having a full ass mental breakdown.
Oh,
So I was like,
it's so bad.
and she's also like sniffing bleach because she sprayed her whole house with bleach. So I'm like, okay, shit, I have to go up there. So I'm zooming on over, literally mobbing over to Emily's house. At one point going like 93. Why? Because I'm like, this bitch has a cockroach. Like, I gotta get it. So I still have her on FaceTime. 93 on the highway. Illegal. Like, everything I was doing was not legal. No turn signals. Barely had my seatbelt on. Like, I was like, if I get pulled over right now, like,
officer, we have a roach
I
problem.
was like, we have a problem. So then I walk in. The place like just like,
you literally covered your face the moment you walked in. You go, how are you breathing in here?
It was so
because
bad.
I Googled, I was like, how do you like kill bugs in like a home remedy? And it was like bleach and water. So I said, say less. I put like maybe 1 tablespoon of water in like 2 cups of bleach. So like I didn't dilute it properly.
No.
But I was spraying every single square inch of my entire apartment with that shit.
Oh, I know she was because it was wet.
It still smells like it.
It smells like it. You're gonna die tonight.
I know.
It's fine.
And I can't open the window because what? More roaches are gonna run in.
So anyway, we get there. She's like, look at this leg on my bed. Look at this leg. So I'm like, get over there. I'm like, okay, fine. So I like,
Because at first you're probably like, okay, it's probably not. And you looked, oh, that's a roach.
That is a roach leg. I was like, I've seen them before. That's it. So
yeah, that's it right
so
there.
she's like, well, now I have bed bugs on my Casper mattress. So she's literally sitting in sheets crying. And I'm like peeling up everything. I'm like looking, I'm like, you don't have bed bugs. Like, there's no bed bugs. Like, you're fine. And then like I start like opening up, like I'm like doing everything. I start lifting up her. She's like, there's gonna be a whole family under the mattress.
I know. I was like, we gotta lift up the box spring.
Yeah,
we
I
gotta
was
look
like,
under the box
so
spring.
Literally, like, I'm ripping her everything apart, and she's like out here freaking out. There's literally a piece of cardboard from her, probably when she moved in underneath the bed. She goes, "What's that? What's that?" I was like, "It's cardboard. Fucking relax."
Because it's like the whole lice thing, right? It's like nobody worries about lice, and then somebody starts talking about lice, and you're like, "Oh, damn, my head is a
itchy.
little itchy."
I mean, it's like, yeah,
it's
the whole
same thing.
So now I'm also on all fours, crawling around her whole apartment.
She has
for
like
everything.
she has like a flashlight, like on the YouTube video. Oh, did I save that? Let me save it. I think, yeah. I'll save the Snapchat. That way I can put it in, like I can clip it in the YouTube video so you can see. But Kellen is literally like Inspector Gadget, but of like cockroach hunting. Like in my apartment, hands and knees, flashlight on, like literally full send. And then at the very end, she's like, I don't see anything else, but would you feel more comfortable to sleep at my house? And I was like, yep. And I like started packing the overnight bag. I grabbed my Squishmallow, a water bottle, and like my shampoo and conditioner, and just was like, let's roll out.
So we sat here and ate Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's adulting.
Yeah.
She was honestly, actually, no. I walk in there and she goes, I have to get a hotel room at the W. I was like, no, you can sleep at my house.
Because my thing was, you can't go from roaches to a fucking Holiday Inn. Like, you have to full send. Like, you have to go from rags to fucking riches if you find a roach in your house. Like, you deserve a night at the W. You do not deserve a night at the Holiday Inn, possibly thinking you might have bed bugs.
Yeah, no.
Or get athlete's foot in the shower. No. I need scented, like linen, nice ass linen sheets. I need fucking, like, there's just some smell in the whole hotel and you don't know what it is. It just smells clean. That's what I was needing.
But instead, she got
I got
Chick-fil-A
and Kellen Couch.
Yeah.
But basically the same thing.
But basically, I mean, like, 5-star hotel.
And it was
Kellen's
free.
couch. Thank you.
Basically
But then
same.
the craziest part was, we're sitting there eating, and and I see a bug start crawling up the wall of my house. And now, like, I'm not trying to freak her out. It's Emily's back, right? So I'm like,
yeah.
I saw it for like a hot minute too.
And I saw you look, and that's what I like. My head was like,
no,
like,
I was honestly staring at it for like quite some time because I was like, this bitch literally just had a 2-hour mental breakdown. I have never seen her cry like that. Just like literally sobbing on the floor.
Like yeah, like uncontrollable. I don't really ever cry like that.
But the thing is, it wasn't about the cockroach. It was about your whole life.
It was everything breaking in one moment.
But we're just putting it for you guys about the cockroach. Like it was about everything.
It was just like it was my breaking point.
Yeah. So
the leg in the bed was the breaking point.
Yeah, that was the breaking point.
The cock in the bed was the breaking point. Let me tell you.
So I'm like, fuck, okay, like, and this was like a big bug too. Like it was not small. So
it was large.
It was large.
It was bigger than the roach in my room.
It really was. It was big. And I was like, what the fuck am I gonna do? Because like literally she just had a mental breakdown. There's a bug in my house and I have to get it out.
Yeah.
Because like, I can't have it stay in here. But like she's going to freak out. So I'm like, I literally just get up slowly. I go grab a tissue and I said, I had to go grab a chair because I'm not tall enough. So I'm like, don't freak out. But I have to get this bug. And you were like, Chick-fil-A sandwich on the ground. You were like, no. You're like, it's a cockroach. It's a cockroach. I was like, it's not a fucking cockroach.
You go, if you brought fucking cockroaches here.
You said, how? I shook everything out.
I did.
Bro, it was so fucked. But honestly, if you don't have good friends who won't come and check your whole house for cockroaches, I was in cabinets. Like I was
you
in that
literally
bitch.
Your whole body at one point, it was like the fucking Lion Witch in the wardrobe like got lost in my closet under my clothes because you were like crawling under there. I was like looking in, I was like, are you okay down there? There. You're like, I don't see anything, but I think there's a centipede.
I was like, not freaking out, but
I go, oh, we can deal with that.
and it was already dead too.
Yeah, I just vacuumed it right
Yeah,
up.
thank God you had the Dyson extra sucking vacuum. Shout out.
Yeah.
Shout out. But yeah, that was our night last night. And, you know.
Adult ass shit, right?
It really
there.
was. Especially after coming off like that last episode. It's just like, what you gonna do? But also make sure you have good friends who will like come and help you.
If your friend won't come when you're in full blown roach crisis, drop them.
Honestly, not even roach crisis. If you're in a crisis like that and your friend will just like drop literally everything. Because it would have been honestly so easy for me to be like, I'm sorry, I have to get this YouTube video done.
Or it'd be easier for you to just like miss the call and be like, hey, I'm sorry. Like I'm about to go to bed. I'll talk to you tomorrow. And
but,
then
like,
yeah.
But first of all, that's a shitty friend. Because
right.
you were in Cabo on family vacation as my house almost burnt down and I'm crying to you. Like literally nothing you can do.
Yeah.
Starts Googling what to help me because I'm like, I don't know. I can't like think straight. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
in that moment, you cannot think straight.
Well, that was the thing. I went from 0 to infestation.
Yes. Oh,
and
no.
We saw a dead one and a leg.
The strongly worded message she wrote her complex.
I pulled a Karen.
Oh,
and I don't even feel bad about it.
I wouldn't feel bad about it. But like it was the most intense but like nicely worded email.
Yeah, it was like eloquent, but also I used the word roach instead of cockroach.
So I mean,
like I was using the most prestigious, like educated language, and then I'd be like, I was too stunned to take a photo of the roach.
I was too stunned.
I literally said that. I said, at the moment, I was too stunned to take a photo of the roach, so I immediately flushed it down the toilet.
But honestly, yeah, get you some good friends because right, roles reversed. I don't think you would have helped me get a cockroach out of my house. No fucking chance. But
no, but
if I was in that state,
I would have come to pick you up and taken you to the W.
Yeah. Look, I have a nice air mattress at my house.
Here. Like, yeah, I would have probably brought you some gift because that's my love language.
Yeah,
and it would have been like, sorry about the roaches. Like I wouldn't know what to do.
That's like literally that's what she got me fries yesterday. Yeah. She was like, "Here's fries."
And then today I got a coffee because I was like, I still feel bad.
She like awkwardly brought coffee in.
Like I'm like the intern. Like here you go.
So bad, but yeah, get you some good friends because roles reversed would have been the same way. So unlike Emily's weekend, I mean I guess it was more at the end of your weekend. You know that was kind of tragic.
It was Monday. Fuck Monday.
Right. But
and Sunday.
My weekend was a little bit more eventful in the fact that
a little more roach-less.
A little bit roach-less.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right. So my one friend and I, we have been like just trying new like gyms and new like ways to work out around Nashville just to like, you know, honestly spice it up a little bit. Because,
yeah, like get out of your routine a bit.
we do the
like,
same thing every day. Like, we see the same people every day.
Yeah.
Like, the same conversations every day.
Right.
Like, I know what trainer, how it's gonna go. Finish it.
right.
Everything.
And like at a point, you're like, okay, I still like this, but I need like
I need
something to like
some
change
pizzazz,
up.
you know? So we decided to take pole dancing classes. And now let me tell you, zero rhythm in this bitch. Like, me and her, no, we had no business being here. No business at all. But let me tell you, Sapphire, our teacher,
Shout out the studio. What was the studio called?
It was called Misfit Academy.
Okay. And where is it?
It's in Nashville, like, kind of on, like, the outskirts of East.
Okay.
So it's not, like, it's honestly not in, like, the best neighborhood, but fantastic facility, let me tell you. So they do foreplay. So it's like you learn how to do like stuff on the floor.
Oh, floor play.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying foreplay.
No, floor play.
I said a lot of men need to take that class.
Sign them up, bitch. They do like silk, like
stuff.
like
aerial work.
Yeah, and then they also do like pole. So we did a pole 101 class, and honestly, going in, quite literally the most intimidating thing I've ever done. Because like when it comes to like the gym, I'm pretty strong. Like I know my way around a gym.
But
pole,
this is also like the gym is very much like masculine energy. Like you're able to like get into your masculine side at the gym.
Yeah.
When you enter a dance studio, it's quite literally, unless you're taking like a hip hop class, the opposite. Like you have to like get into your like femininity. And so it's like,
and like
when it's, especially because it's still like exercise, it's a really awkward thing to like figure it out at first.
It is, because it's like also a very like sexy thing.
Right.
So we're going in, and I looked at her and I said, if you look at me one time, it's over.
Right.
Like, we're getting kicked out of this place, because even when we lift, we're laughing the whole time.
Yeah.
So if I look at you one motherfucking time, we got to pack it up. Because
right. As they're playing like slow jams by like Kanye West, you guys are like everybody's dancing, and then you and your friend are just like cracking up.
We learned how to do, oh my gosh, what is it called? Fuck, I forgot the name of it is. I should have like, had this all like typed out and ready to go.
Just explain it. I think that'll be funnier.
Okay, so the one thing we did, so we first learned how to basically like hump the pole.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
so,
body rolling.
Yeah, it was like body rolling. She taught us like 3 or 4 different ways to body roll. My preferred style of body rolling was to cross my hands on the pole.
Okay.
So that, because like you had to like do it from like the neck down and then like roll your whole body. But since it's like, that's a very awkward movement for me, because like that's not like
it's not natural.
No.
Yeah.
But because I would swim butterfly.
Oh, your hands are like that.
Yeah. So then I was like, okay, this is more comfortable, because then my body would be like, my bottom would roll.
Yeah.
So I was like, perfect. Let me do this.
Look at you.
So nailed it. Let me tell you.
Yeah. Swimmers, you're probably okay at pole dancing. Try it out.
Well, to do like the overhand grip.
Yeah. Okay. Don't give yourself too much credit.
Don't, because because the thing is about swimming though, like you keep your head still.
Yeah.
So like that was hard for me to like.
And also like especially like sultry style of dancing, it's so much like hair flipping and like all like.
Well, let me tell you. First I had my hair up. Middle of class, I said, take this bitch out.
Yeah, because it helps you feel it better.
Because I was like whipping my hair, and I was like, okay, bitch, get it.
Yeah.
Like no one hotter in the room.
Right.
So then, okay, so that was the first thing we learned. Then we did, you're supposed to like move your foot, like you like move your hips in one direction, and your like foot moves, and then your foot moves again, and you do it like move your hips again, so you like work your way like sexily around the pole.
Yeah.
I guess she had a name for it.
Sexily.
Sexily.
Sorry, I had to rewind on that one. You just sexily walk around the pole.
Sexily walk around the pole. No, I forget what it was called, but like garbage at that.
Yeah, but that's like the move that's like you just hopped out on stage. They're like introducing you. You're kind of like getting a feel for the vibe. You're seeing if your regulars are there. Like that's what you're doing.
Yes, but like me, garbage. That move wasn't for me. Wasn't for me. I messed it up every time. Even the end of the dance, messed it up the whole time. Third move we learned was putting like our ankle like into the one side of the pole, and you like switch. It's called like a kiss.
Okay.
You like kiss your feet, and then you like switch them. We did that, and then you like end with like a hair flip at the bottom. That was kind of hot. And then the next thing we learned was like a spin with your knees around the pole.
Okay.
So fun. I loved every minute of that.
Firefighter style?
Oh, yeah, like firefighters. But like to me, I love it because I realized fast, I was like, this is upper body strength.
Right.
I have that.
Right.
We can do this.
You said, fuck the galloping around. I'm built for the air, bitch.
Yes, I am built for the air.
Right.
Quite literally. Like the whole like floor stuff, not my move. But you know what? Upper body strength, got this.
Yeah.
But it's funny because
Shit, I can climb that fucking pole. Let me tell you.
I can. Yes, I literally can. So then the girl that I was with, it was so funny because I videotaped the whole thing. Like I like vlog style. Like we like gave reviews the whole time. Like it's so funny. And at one point she goes to like do the whole like knee spin around, just falls like straight on her knee, has this massive bruise, like a whole knot like developed on her. No, my friend that I was with.
I was like, some teacher.
No, the teacher literally
killed it.
Literally so good, so good.
Yeah.
She taught me one thing in my life is that even if you don't have an ass, you can still shake it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I learned that you don't gotta have a lot to have a lot. Okay?
Exactly.
And
you just have to know, and that's what I've always preached that about butt things, like about butt stuff.
about butt stuff.
You do not have to have an ass. You just have to learn how to work it. And
Literally.
once you know how to work it,
Dude,
you be looking like Kim Kardashian for no reason.
I was hypnotized, and
Yeah.
this bitch had a pancake ass.
Yeah, exactly.
Straight up, had no ass at
It's
all.
all about like the movement.
Yeah. Oh my god, it was honestly one of the best experiences of my life. I'm not gonna lie. We are going back every single Thursday. Catch us there, 7:15. We will be at Misfit Academy because we loved it so much. And like literally leaving, it was so empowering because like,
definitely.
I never thought like I would allow myself to like honestly like zone in like that in a class like that. And it was just like different and it was fun. And to like feel sexy for yourself,
dude, that is
was
why
so nice.
That is why I love fucking dance, because it's like it's such a self-rewarding sport.
Yeah.
Like it really is.
It really was like because you
like it can get frustrating, but it's like once it feels good, you're like, I love this.
Yeah, and like, okay, was I amazing at it? No,
Right.
No, but like it was so much fun and like, yeah, it was sexy for yourself.
Exactly.
And I think that was like the most empowering thing. And like. Literally still, what is this, 4 days later, we started like, we cannot wait to go back. Like, I cannot wait to go back. Like, it was so fun. It was so empowering. Like, it was the best experience. She literally bought knee pads because she was like, bitch, I'm breaking it down.
Yeah,
like, I don't care.
She said, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this.
I'm going to do it.
And
like,
I'm not going to bust my knee open again.
And we're getting memberships.
Yeah.
Because it was so fun. So I want Emily to go with us, but I know she's going to show us up, but it's completely okay.
Yeah.
It's completely
I said, give me
okay.
a month to get my finances in order, especially if there's fucking roach problem. So we'll see what happens after that. But yeah, I definitely want to do it because I also haven't taken a dance class in forever.
Yeah.
And so like I think I would really enjoy it. And yeah, exactly. There's like it's like a no pressure environment. It's not like we have to have this choreographed routine down because we have a performance, and it's just like you're doing it literally for yourself.
Yeah, and there was every single like body type was in that room. Every single like experience level was in that room. Like there was a girl there with hooker heels. Like,
yeah.
Oh, I thought she was gonna fall over. Killed it.
Yeah.
Absolutely
what are they called?
killed
They're
it.
called pleasers. Is like the main brand of those. They're like so platform and like just giant.
giant.
It's so impressive.
Well, I will say, like, the rest of the day, the rest of the weekend, I almost bought a stripper pole for my own house.
Literally, where would you put that?
In my bedroom.
Where? I'm like
Honestly,
thinking, I'm like,
goodbye to the studio. Sorry about it, but
just a different type of studio.
I mean, yeah, it's just a different type of studio. You could benefit from it as well.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. For some reason, almost bought that. Could not stop watching like dance routines on YouTube all night. But like it was like legit like competitions. It wasn't like me watching strippers. Like it was like so it wasn't like weird. Maybe it was. I don't know. And then my TikTok was full
of pole dancing
and stripper TikTok.
Nice.
And I was like, you know what, universe, I'm seeing what you're telling me to do.
I understand.
And
I will keep at it.
Yeah, and so you know how in the beginning of the month when I saw like my horoscope for the month and it told me that I was gonna
taboo.
Yeah, it was gonna get into something very taboo. I'm wondering if this is it. This is
definitely it.
Because I'm like, this is a career change.
Like, well,
catch me at deja vu. I need a couple like more 101 classes, but like catch me at deja vu.
They might just have you be the bartender until you perfect that floor work.
I could do that too. But you know what?
They said you'll be our our backup if somebody like breaks their ankle or something.
And you know what? That's okay. I'm okay with that. I know my place in life, and it's really honestly not on the pole, but I fucking loved it. So anyway, yeah, that was my weekend. How was yours?
Mine was good, but quite literally nothing like that. I went home for my little brother's graduation.
So nothing sexier.
I mean, a little different than pole dancing.
Yeah.
But it was fun. I got home on Thursday, hung out with my family. My brother, both my brothers came over and my nieces, and we like swam by the pool. And then my brother's graduation was on Saturday. The day started with very high levels of stress on my brother's end. So I'm like vlogging the day because I'm like,
that's kind of sad.
Right?
Why?
Well, he has 3 other roommates, and like it was like 12 people in their house. Like everybody's getting ready. They're all just like all over the place. And my brother's very like anxious about like, not like social anxiety, but like he's not a awkward person. It's just like shit like this. He's like,
He's just more
it's
introverted.
Like, no, not even that. It's like in situations where you have no control, kind of like me in the store. I'm like, because I have no control over all of these people, I get overwhelmed. And that's how he was feeling with the thing. So I'm like vlogging whatever, we pull up, and I'm like getting ready to like record his first moment getting in the car with us to take him to the thing. He's like, where the fuck is Emily? And I turned the camera off. I was like, fuck. My dad was like, she's right there. And he's like, okay, good, because we got like, and he's like freaking out. I was like, okay, camera off. I'm not vlogging this part because what the fuck, nobody needs to see that. So we get the ceremony. We're like sitting in our seats, and it's long. There was 1,500 people in their college that graduated. So it was a 3-hour long ceremony. And my brother, like, our last name starts with the S, so we're waiting till like the very fucking end.
Yeah.
And they went by majors, and they did marketing last because it was like the largest major in the business college. So he goes up. I'm like hoping somebody does like the worm or like something. Nobody did anything funny except one kid who got his MBA did a fucking dab. And I was like, what is this, 2015? That was weird. And that was like, that was cringe.
Ew.
So that was whatever. But there was a few like names that were just like, could have been so hilarious. And like their lineage missed opportunities on the pronunciation. So one last name was spelled Fuchs. So I'm thinking it's gonna be Fucks. It's like his name was like Andrew Fucks, and I'm like, that is iconic.
I mean, his friends have to call him that,
but it was pronounced Fuchs, and I was like, it's probably not pronounced that though. Like your family probably at one point was like, we can't be Fucks anymore. Yeah, no. We cannot be the Fucks. Like we are not the Fucks. Like we have to be the Fuchs.
Think that he had to like prep the girl when he walked up there to like how to pronounce it.
So actually, the way that they did it, it was all pre-recorded. And so there was a QR code on their thing that scanned, and like a robot voice said it.
Ew.
So, but it was a real person's voice, but it was like a pre-recorded like.
Oh, so they knew just who was like walking?
Yeah, because they handed them like a thing with a QR code, each person who would go up. That way, if anybody wasn't there, they wouldn't like fuck it up or whatever. But so on it, you could say like the phonetic way to say your name, so like there's no issues. My little brother, God, he is so smart, but he is so dumb sometimes. So his middle name is Rogers. He did the pronunciation because also, who would say that wrong? Nobody's gonna read it and be like, I don't know how to pronounce this. Like Rogers, like very English, very
basic.
Easy. He said Rojurz. Rogers. And I was like, if they say it like that.
Wait, that's how he spelled it for them?
That's how he said, like phonetically, it's like said. Because in his head that made sense.
So this wasn't a joke.
No.
This wasn't like he wasn't like joking.
No, he was trying to like be like helpful. But he almost.
Who needed the help with Rogers?
But I think it's because like there's a D in it, so he thought that would like fuck them up.
Yeah.
But like that's super common. Like
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers, like the quarterback, that's how his last name is spelled.
Yeah.
Because it's like it's my dad's mom's maiden name.
Yeah.
So that's why it's like, and that's my dad's first name. It was named after her like family name. So I guess he thought that they needed help with it, but he spelled it Rogers. And we were looking at it because he had sent us a picture of like his thing. And my brother goes, holy shit, if they say it like that, we are never letting this go. Because that is so funny.
Did they?
No.
Fuck.
But a lot of people will say my last name. They'll think it's like Hispanic, so they'll pronounce it as Starnez. So we're like, if it's Patrick Rogers Starnez, I was like, this is gonna be so good. Unfortunately, they said it right. Darn it. But yeah, so that was my weekend, was just hanging with the fam. Weird being on campus because there were some people who graduated who I guess were like super seniors from my class that I saw like
graduating?
That walked. Yeah. And then there were other people who were getting their MBA. Like, so they'd already finished.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they did like what I did. But it was weird because there was like a few people from like my class that should have graduated in 2020 and they were just now walking. And I
mean,
was
good
like,
for them. At least they did it. And
Yeah.
you never know what the struggles that they had in life.
Yeah.
Like they might have, you know.
But also I'm like sitting there, I'm like,
I could imagine. Like, it's more like myself. Like, I
6
couldn't
years of
imagine
college.
that I would still be doing that shit.
maybe if you took a break, but honestly,
That's
if I
what I'm
took a
saying,
break, I wouldn't go back.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, you never know. Like, maybe they had a kid.
Yeah.
Or like.
Or they just
something,
needed
it's
like
family something. I don't know. You never know.
money too to like, instead of doing a shit ton of student loans, they like paid it off. Like, so
Yeah.
they just took classes at a time. But still, I was like, I could not.
Good for you.
I
Literally.
could not do that. Because even doing my graduate program, I was like, I'm already over school.
Yeah, this has got to be done.
But I mean, at least it was a different setting. It was different people. Like, 6 years at the same campus.
Not it.
I couldn't do it.
Mm-mm.
Ugh, that was trash.
Ugh.
But
Well, congratulations, Patrick.
Woo!
I don't know you, but I'm proud of you.
great friend. So speaking of boys graduating college,
Transitions.
I mean, it's the same people who lost a bunch of money this past
They
week.
can't pay for their college no more.
No, so
If you are watching on YouTube, sorry for the angle change. The camera died. So
now we're awkwardly.
this is what a one-man show looks like.
Now we are staring directly into the. Actually, no, I'm still in the viewfinder. I can't
I'm looking
help
at the
it.
viewfinder. I know.
You gotta put that.
You know,
away.
maybe we like just need to like angle to each other a little bit so it's like more a
Yeah,
conversation.
okay.
Like, okay.
All right, now we're back.
All
Anyways, so the crypto market essentially crashed last week, and all I have to say is, haha, because all of you fucking finance bros who use your dad's money to like invest in crypto and like acted like you were God's gift to financial freedom, fuck you, because this is what you get.
Yeah, and
for making everybody else feel like they were fucking idiots for not hopping on the wave.
You know that like they lost a lot of money and not a single one pulled out. No one like
because all of these guys are the same, because it's the same fucking people who go to Vegas and they don't know when to stop. They love casinos. It's all these people who claim to be so financially like
literate.
inept, but then are so risky with their finances to a point that it's like, gotcha.
But that's literally like you, if you get it that fast, you're gonna lose it that fast too, and that just literally proves it. Like you literally got this
like
overnight.
Nothing's easy, and I think that's the point I'm making is like, if it was easy to be rich, everybody would be rich.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And I think the funniest part about all of these like NFTs and whatever, like I did the thing, I flipped it, but I got out. Like I sold my shit. I was like, because
it's confusing. Like the space isn't like an easy place to understand. Like it's very like,
well, and also it was like, you know, it's supposed to be this like unregulated, not government involved exchange of currency. But then like once all of these huge companies and shit start like getting involved in it, it's like you take this like
you can like buy a yacht with crypto.
Yeah, but it's like you, and like these celebrities that are like pumping and dumping to get people to try to like buy just so they can get money and then them pull out and you fuck over all these people. It's like it was only ever set up for wealthy people to be successful anyways. And you know who's not taking a hit from it is all of the fucking artists who made these NFTs knowing these dumbass rich people.
Yeah.
Like because what they did, they sold their work and they're done.
That was smart.
Like they're not now sitting here with a piece of fucking art that at one point 2 weeks ago was worth $500 million and today sold for $200.
Yeah. You know what's interesting? Because
to get into a party. Because that's what it was for. They were all, it was literally just to have like a piece of social status to like get invited to these like things.
It's interesting. I I wonder if Impulsive is out yet, because I'm sure that they're going to talk about it.
No, yeah,
Logan,
they were
like,
big in it.
Logan is huge in it. Like, he's like a massive advocate for crypto. And then like also Mike Malak, his like co-host and like best friend, just bought like a Bored Ape like a month ago for like a lot of money.
Yeah.
A lot of money. Like, bought it from like I think, I don't know because I don't know anything about crypto. I think like the original creator of them, because it's like the only way you can like essentially get them now is like if you have that connection. And because of Logan, he did. So it was either somebody who had like a bunch of them and was willing to sell one, or like was the original creator.
Right.
And he bought it.
And it's just,
he had a whole YouTube video of him buying
no,
it.
and you know what's so funny is like it's hilarious because all these
But
celebrities
the thing
too.
is, those celebrities will be fine. I mean, it sucks that they just had all that like money.
I mean, but their entire net worth just got shot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they don't have their
you know,
500
like the Logan
million.
Paul of the world, he's gonna be fine.
Right, but they were preaching all of this to people who don't have the means.
Yeah.
All these people bought into it, and then now what?
Yeah.
Like, it's just crazy. Like,
I mean, but it's also like the stock market, right? Like, that's gonna crash too, and then it's gonna go back up, and like, you know what I mean? So,
but at least that's dependent on the success of companies.
facts
This is dependent on
whatever somebody decides.
literally just like random coincidence. It has a little bit to do with obviously the economy and how successful money putting in whatever,
But not the way that the stock market like.
but
trends.
not exactly, like it's not like, okay, if Walmart's doing bad, obviously that's going to be projected in the value of the stock.
But I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
I feel like it's still gonna have that same trend. Like,
Definitely.
it was at some point it had to crash.
Yeah,
it
it
just
was
when.
blowing up way too much.
Exactly. So at some point it has to crash. It's just when. Will it probably go back up? Probably.
I think what it's going to result in though is
it's
like
more like it's not going to be like the steady incline as it was.
Well,
it's going to be more
my
like,
biggest thing is like everybody was thinking we were on this huge wave to Web3, right? It was like there's no need to have a credit card anymore. Like everything can just be via crypto. Like you can buy houses with crypto. You can buy planes with crypto. Like all this shit. It's like now you can't because guess what? No fucking person is going to take that over actual cash dollars because the value doesn't hold up. And there's proof in it now. So like all of these people who like have been preaching like, oh, we got to move to Web3, we got to do all this shit, and it's like, oh, maybe take a step back and live in reality for a sec.
How about no?
Maybe
Honestly,
it's not worth buying
not
your virtual reality real estate property.
Facts. It's something that I've never like truly was interested in, and I don't know why, because I feel like that's like the space that we like. I won't say that we're in because we're not even in that space fully yet. But like, I just feel like it's something that we would be interested in,
right? And our generation is very like much inept with that. I know
that you like dabbled in it for a little bit, but like honestly, because it's so much and it's so complicated, and the money and everything else that went into it, you were like, you can't be
successful in it unless you already have a substantial amount of money to invest in it.
Yeah,
similar
now
to the stock market.
But honestly, it's like the stock market. Now that it's low, people like us could maybe get in on it.
Yeah. But the issue is, it's like, I don't know if it'll ever.
No, I know, but I'm saying, like, if we were to do it, it'd be now, because now, like you said, like, would you say like a Bored Ape, which like literally 2 weeks ago was like millions of dollars, is now like couple $100.
Yeah.
So it's like those things, like, I mean.
But I also think like
am I at a place right now to spend $500 on a weird crypto thing? No.
Yeah.
But like if you had it.
Yeah. But also like I think too, it's like now that people can get it for $100, why the fuck would somebody pay 500 million for it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why it's like it's just funny because it's like people were creating entire NFT galleries in their houses.
Oh yeah. Oh,
like Paris Hilton has an entire NFT gallery in her house.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like people like her, like yes. She did lose a lot of money, but she will still be fine.
Yeah.
And also, how much did they actually lose? Because, like, you have to understand, Paris Hilton, you have her being an advocate for all of this stuff.
Right.
If you're the creator of, like, whatever you want.
I think she had her own
okay,
currency?
whether she did or she didn't, but I'm saying, like, you want her to be an advocate for it, right? So you're just going to give her that Bored Ape, because that's the only one I literally know about.
Yeah,
like you're gonna give her that. She's fucking Paris Hilton.
Yeah.
So like, did she?
I think she had her own
it?
platform though.
Oh, but like a lot of them did, because honestly, a lot of them were trying to do. There was like a thing for a hot second where it was like you could invest in like influencer crypto. So like
Yeah.
if you thought that like, so Logan Paul was like a massive person for it. So like if you wanted to see him do better,
Yeah, literally Soulja Boy did the same
and
thing.
put money into
And
his
Tekashi
pocket, you could like
6ix9ine.
yeah. And even
So
the
stupid.
Nelk Boys now have like they have like meta cards and
Yeah.
like all this stuff. But their platform is different because it's like through their like own network. It's not through like
like
the whole
Coinbase or
crypto,
whatever.
like, space.
Yeah.
It's like through I don't know. It's a weird situation. I think the whole thing's honestly a scam.
Well, but also what's so crazy about it is like it's one of the least liquid assets that you can have because like you
It's not
can't
tangible.
just yeah, and like also you can't just convert it. Like I can't just go on my app right now and be like I want to transfer all my Ethereum to dollars right this second.
It's not. Yeah, it's
You
not
have
like
to
that.
pay to do that. Like
Mhm.
because you have to like pay fees to do that if you want it essentially instantaneously. But if it's like $100,000 you're trying to do, you're probably going to pay like $25,000 fee if you want it
Mhm.
that quick. But if you don't do it that quick, it's that 100,000 is probably going to be 15,000 in 20 minutes. Like that's
Yeah.
how crazy it is. But I just thought it was funny because it's like all these finance fucking white 25-year-old dudes who are like, it's the wave of their future. And their parents were like, you are dumb. Like
yeah.
this is dumb.
Yeah.
And now their parents are probably like, well, I told you not to spend all of your savings on that. Continued that mine didn't. Like mine froze at the last moment we stopped talking. And like this whole time, we weren't even talking. We literally had sex twice.
But that's
And
the
this
thing.
whole time I've just been waiting for you to hit me up again.
No, he knows that you haven't been waiting for him, but it was his chance because he was like, "You're here, I'm here. We've done it before.
But
Let me
like
just shoot my shot."
that is so gross to me with
It
guys
is.
because like A, I'm not trying to recycle my dudes.
Okay, but also
B, I would never like start hooking up with like people I used to fuck with right after I just broke up with like I don't know.
but
like,
that's
to me,
why.
I'm
But
like,
that's why because it's the comfort thing.
ugh.
It's a comfort thing for them. Because like they've been there, they've done that, and if he really liked that girl, you know what I'm saying? Does it make sense? To like go to somebody else that like he has no like relation or
Yeah.
haven't been with before. Like if he really liked her, it's probably like honestly kind of scary.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think like men are
Not like-
lazy. Like you couldn't just try a little harder. You like couldn't try anybody else. You hit up me when I'm in town one weekend.
Like, you know how many girls are out there? No offense to you,
No,
but like,
that's what
there's
I'm
so
saying.
many girls out there, and
they're
you had
so
to come back
lazy.
to me. Yeah.
It's like whatever is the easiest thing
That's what I'm saying.
right
It
in
was
front of them.
easy.
Like guys want to call girls sluts. Men are literally the easiest.
no,
I
because-
could hit up any contact in my phone right now. Say, you want to come over? Yes. They would be there instantly because men are whores.
facts.
Men are whores. And women get to choose and men don't. They have sex with whatever they can.
No, that's a fact.
Women have sex with whoever they want to.
That's a fact.
And that's what I'm saying is like, you are so fucking lazy
Yeah.
to even try.
Well, that's like, but that's like, okay, when I can't say his name, but I was gonna just say his name, but you could bleep it out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but that's even like literally when he was like, he just like slipped back in my DMs. He was like,
exactly.
he was like,
because you're convenient.
yeah, he was like, hey, I'm gonna try harder this time. I'm like, first of all, bitch, I don't want you to even try
but
at
also,
all.
I have not thought about you
Not one
in
time.
the past 9 months.
Not one
so
time.
Why do you? It's like, but that's what it's like. They have no concept of anybody else's reality besides their own.
Yeah.
But I know better than to hit up my old booty call from a year and a half ago and be like, "Hey, babe, just thinking about you. You trying to fuck while I'm
That's
in town?"
embarrassing.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
It's literally
I was
embarrassing.
cringed out for them.
No, it's actually embarrassing because, yeah, once I'm like done, I will never, ever try again.
That's what I'm saying.
Never.
Like there is nothing that you left for me to want more.
Because if I wanted more, I would have already tried.
exactly,
And then if you would have denied me a couple of times, then I'm actually done. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, get the
like,
hint, read
it's
the
like
room.
Men are so fucking thirsty and so lazy for anything. Also, this is coming off of me posting multiple things on my Snapchat about being like, go celibacy because I'm like, fuck men. Like with all this fucking Roe v. Wade shit, I'm like, I'm done. I'm not fucking anybody. And you still have the audacity to be like, yo, you're in town for 24 hours. You want to have sex? No.
Not with your micro penis, Jared.
And also, like, just no.
yeah. And like, especially because like you do live out of town. So like,
Right.
why
What
do you
makes
think
you
that I would
think
want to see you?
Your time or my time
like
is worth
'cause-
that.
Okay, because like, listen, like if that happens and like you live in the same area. Like if you still lived in that college town and like whatever, and it happened like kind of different. I feel like not. I mean, still scum. Still, you know.
But it'd be different because it wouldn't be taking away from like my.
But the fact that you think
trip.
that you are valuable,
You're worth
enough,
more than my family time.
and like, yeah, I don't know.
It's like, but it's so funny because it's like this instance is a very dramatic one, but there are so many times when guys like they date whoever they want. Like, yes, go do your thing, king. Good for you. But don't come back and think that these quote girls that you left behind have been waiting for you. Like nobody's thinking about you. Nobody is thinking about you. Nobody's waiting for you to come back.
Okay. Question: Was it good?
No.
Was trash or mid or
mid at best, and also
that was nice
he was a horrible kisser.
So that was really. So it was nice of you.
Yeah, I'm being nice right now.
Yeah. So it was trash, and
yeah.
Don't be nice. You have zero reason to be nice.
I mean, whatever. But at the end of the day, it's like it's like it's not a one-time incident. Like every single guy.
I feel like there's never been a time where a guy doesn't try to come back once. Like at least once.
They
have no shame to come back even like a year later.
They
got no shame.
Like they are literally like a cat that you left food out for one fucking time. Why are you still? It's been a year and a half, bitch. How are you not dead by now? You should have fleas, rabies, and probably been eaten by a coyote, but somehow you're still coming around my place.
And they probably
hoping I just
leave all three of those things probably did happen, and it's still coming around.
Exactly. Like how many times have I said get the fuck out, and you're still like, hey,
no
how
shame.
you doing?
No shame. But I feel like it's like,
but
very much our generation
do that
too.
To guys. They're like, oh, what a whore, she's so thirsty.
Double standard. Always a double standard.
Yeah,
we can't. No.
God forbid I send a fucking booty call text.
Yeah, whore. You deserve Jesus.
You deserve
and maybe prison.
You actually, prison. I was thinking prison and hell. Prison plus hell.
No, I think
plus cockroaches.
Yeah, but like your prison and hell would be going to church. So I think you need to go to
church with cockroaches.
You need to see Jesus.
Damn, that is so true. Where was I the other day? I was like, this is actually my oh yeah, fucking a grocery store with crying children and people who have no sense of personal space. That is my definition of hell.
Dude,
and I forgot my headphones.
I was at Zara the other day returning something.
Oh no, Zara.
Personal hell.
Zara
personal hell.
And the Forever 21 and fucking, where were we at? That fucking, what was that mall that we went to? That Forever 21 and I had a panic attack? That's my hell.
Was
Mount Juliet?
Was it Green Hills or was it
no,
Opry
the big
Mills?
one. Opry Mills. Opry Mills.
Yeah.
Opry Mills, Forever 21 is my personal hell.
Yes.
That place, oh God.
It was just so big.
So many fluorescent lights.
Yes. Okay, but listen, I'm at the fucking Zara. I'm there to return something, Zara, they take forever there, but you know what? It's fine. Understood. This lady behind me, I can feel like your arm hair on me. You are too close. And every time I would step forward,
it's a Tennessee thing, bro.
Bro, it's so bad.
Everybody here has
bad.
Because I'm from like the South. Like I get it. People in the South, they're slower, they're polite, whatever. No. Tennessee is another breed of like, you have no fucking social awareness. You have no spatial awareness. You do not give a shit for literally anybody else around you.
Yeah.
Like at least in New York, it's like, hey, move. They don't say anything here. They just stand there. They're like, you can feel them. Exactly. It's like you feel their presence like over your shoulder.
And I was like,
what the fuck?
Ma'am, like, I mean, 6 feet should still be a rule. Because why can I feel you on my back? Like, this is disgusting. Like, please. Ugh. And like, I would like kind of like step forward a little bit to like get away. And she would just step forward too. I'm like, please leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah.
Like, you look like you're my grandmother with me. Like, we look like we're together.
Yeah.
I've never seen you in my life.
And also, I'm not paying for your shit, lady. So
no, I'm going to return this shit because I don't want this $34 skirt.
Nothing is worse than the Zara line in general.
Zara, dude, they need more employees, but
that's a story for another day.
That ain't my problem.
But I mean, we started with what quite literally is the most horrific thing that ever happened to me. And we're ending with quite literally is going to give me nightmares tonight, which is the Zara checkout line. So, I feel like we call it. I feel like we call it.
Full circle. Well, thank you guys for listening to another episode of Society 97. I'm Kellen. You can find me at KellenRedK on Instagram.
And I'm Emily. You can find me on Instagram at Starnsy. Don't forget to follow the podcast on Instagram as well. We are at Society97.pod on the gram. We are on TikTok at Society97pod no dot.
Make sure you check out our YouTube channel. It's at Society 97. Make sure you subscribe there, turn on some post notifications, leave comments, like.
Smash that like button.
Smash that like button. We post vlogs every single Tuesday and the video version of the podcast every single Friday. So make sure you go check that out.
Yep.
All right. Thank you guys. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.